Yo, what up guys? It's the Chronological Gamer here. Welcome back to my Call of Duty World War II Universe series. If you guys missed the last episode, I have a card on screen now so you can catch up, and you can find the full playlist there too for your binging pleasure. Today in episode 56, we're playing Kharkov Station from Call of Duty United Offensive. This mission takes place immediately after the last episode, so make sure you've seen that. This is actually the last mission of the game, so you'll see the credits and more play at the end, but keep in mind we still haven't reached this game's American campaign in the timeline. This turned out to be an extremely difficult and campy mission, and I really didn't have much to say in terms of commentary. Alright, so without any further ado, let's jump into it. Kharkov, August 22nd, 1943. Natasha. The deeper into the city we go, the worse it gets. Despite the military blows struck by our incessant artillery barrages, the Germans manage to ambush us from around every corner. Every inch of ground we take is paid for with the blood of our comrades. Luckily, Boris, Miesha, and Vassili have been spared such a fate. We have been through much together. Our forces are finally nearing the main square, and with the armor support still intact. Good thing. We will need those tanks. I can only imagine what awaits us at the train station. Yuri. In the heart of Kharkov, August 22nd, 1943, 16:15 hours. Okay. Oh. Oh my gosh. So much going on right now. Those guys scare me. Okay, good. That guy's dead. What I'm gonna do is swap this for the MP40. Okay. Hold on. MP40 ammo. I'm just gonna quickly check, because I do want as much MP40 ammo as possible. Okay, cool. Okay. I think we're going over here.
We need engineers to blow through that tunnel so our tanks can proceed. You come with me. Misha's got the radio.
Okay.
Ready? To that front tank. Stick with me. Go! Yuri, I need you to stop it when I go to that tank over there. Now! Okay, Yuri. Your turn. Come join me. I will cover you.
Okay, let's go.
We're almost there! We have to get into that building! Together! Go! Miesha, call for engineers at once.
Right away from the target. Need engineers in the southeast corner of the square.
Yuri, some of the engineers are still accepting charges. We cannot advance unless they are successful.
Sorry. Trying to stay alive here.
Damn it, Yuri! Do you think they grow on trees? Miesha!
There we go.
Oh, I know! I hate to tell you. So yell it! Yell at the job! We're doing the best we can!
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
We're running out of engineers!
There we go.
Shatter! Let's move!
Okay. I think we're pretty well all clear here. I didn't miss any grenades anywhere, did I? 'Cause oh well. I just feel very low on resources in this mission. I used all my grenades in the last mission.
Nice work. We have to get moving. Before they counterattack, we will flank them through the factory. We need to take and hold the train station.
Incoming bombers!
Okay, bombers.
German flak gun over there! We can use it to shoot down their own planes!
Where are they at though? There they are. Okay. Perfect.
Yes, comrade, yes!
Alright. 3 left. I think they all just come from this way. There we go. That's all of them. Okay. Moving on. Got a bit of a gunfight over here. Boom. Happy I got my sniper. I'm a little afraid to push. These flamethrowers are kind of funny from this distance. Here we go. Oh, oh, oh. Alright. Whoa. I'm so scared.
Heads up! Take them down!
Okay. It's fine. I know you're up here, bro. Oh, wrong item. There we go. I don't know why I even still have the binoculars. Okay, good. Shoo! Alright.
Keep fighting! Reinforcements are on their way! Secure this station and victory is ours!
Check.
Our forces will be here first! We have to control the tanks!
So, I mean, yeah, we're pretty much just chilling here for a bit. I'm gonna take cover from the Stukas. Run! Yes, dude. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm just kind of hiding. All that matters is that I don't die, I guess. I'm the most important asset to the Russian army.
Enemy tanks! 'Em! 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 '
Okay, that's 2 down. No, I missed. Hell yeah.
Enemy tanks approaching! Get down!
Okay, there's just 1 tank left. Holy, I can't, like, see a thing out there. There we go. Okay. Okay, we're going. Reinforcements arriving. Okay, I saw someone use this little cheat spot here. 2 minutes. Just gonna sit right here. Yep. You know what I mean? Tough missions like this, you're gonna make me survive. I'm gonna camp. Alright. Good job, team. You guys are doing great over there. "20 seconds. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
driven back, and the city of Kharkov is once again ours. From this day forward, we shall not take another step back until this war is won. Fight on!
Okay, so that's the end of the Russian campaign. We have the debriefing here. Battle of Kursk, synopsis. In an effort to reaffirm the military might of the Third Reich after the devastating defeat at Stalingrad, the Wehrmacht planned a daring offensive during the Kursk salient, an exposed bulge in the center of the Soviet lines. Due to the bad weather, the German attack, codenamed Operation Citadel, was postponed until July 1943. This delay gave the Soviets time to prepare a formidable defense network consisting of miles of trenches and barbed wire, as well as hundreds of thousands of anti-tank and anti-personnel mines. The Battle of Kursk was to be the last major German offensive on the Eastern Front. Over a period of 8 days, the battle raged on, culminating in what would prove to be the largest tank battle in history. After this battle, German armies in the east were in continuous retreat until the war's end. Report of small action. Voronezh Front, July 5th, 1943. 6th Guards Army, 67th Guards Rifle Division. 3rd Squad arrived with the other new conscripts at the temporary railhead at Cherkaskaya. Under heavy bombardment, men were trucked to the trenches. Immediately after the barrage ceased, German assault began. The defenders held, save for a small incursion on the right flank. 3rd Squad showed distinction on several occasions during the battle. Not only were they successful in holding the line against overwhelming odds, they also faced direct fire to destroy 3 elephant tanks. They moved to hold the northern edge of Cherkaskaya until reinforcements arrived. Submitted by Sergeant Sergei Antonov. Report of small unit action. Prokhorovka, July 12, 1943, page 1. 6th Guards Army, 67th Guards Rifle Division. 3rd Squad arrived at Ponyri Station, escorting tanks from the 5th Guards Tank Army. Our T-34s and infantry forces pushed through and recaptured the station. All tanks were destroyed as they entered the central area of town. Our infantry forces swept through the town and captured the tank repair facility and the tractor factory. By capturing this objective, we were able to deny the enemy the ability to repair their Panzer IV tanks. All remaining German forces were driven out of the town to the north. Submitted by Sergeant Sergei Antonov. Report of small unit action. Prokhorovka, July 12, 1943, page 1. 5th Guards Tank Army, 2nd Guards Tank Division. Our tank platoon pursued and intercepted a retreating column of German armor. Fighting through their emplaced forces and artillery at the bridge, we pursued the armor column through the outskirts of Prokhorovka. As the majority of our platoon followed them around the edge of town, a small detachment broke off. This detachment met up with infantry forces of the 6th Guards Army and moved through the town to the main bridge over the River Sel, blocking the enemy's escape until our platoon could move in and destroy them. Submitted by Captain Vladimir Kalinsky. Report of small unit action. Kharkov, August 20th, 1943, page 1. 7th Guards Army, 15th Guards Rifle Division. Immediately after transferring to our new unit, we were deployed to the outskirts of Kharkov. The battle, then already 9 days old, had left the city in ruins. The destroyed structures proved to be ideal terrain for enemy snipers and hidden anti-tank emplacements. In support of the 27th Guards Tank Army, members of the squad moved forward to positions ahead of the main force to spot for artillery units in the rear. After neutralizing 3 of the anti-tank positions, the squad moved closer to the main objective. Objective, Kharkov Central Train Station. Submitted by Sergeant Sergei Antonov. Report of small unit action, Kharkov, August 20th, 1943, page 1. 7th Guards Army, 15th Guards Rifle Division. After fighting through Kharkov, 3rd Squad moved onto the train station. The main square in front of the station was heavily defended and mired with anti-tank obstacles. Private Petrenko served with distinction when he defended our engineers while they set charges on the obstructions. Once the square was in our control, the Germans retaliated with a bombing attack. This was thwarted by our forces by turning their own weapons against them. At the station, we held back a German counterattack until the troop train arrived with fresh reinforcements. Kharkov was ours once again. Submitted by Sergeant Sergei Antonov. Alright, and with that we have United Offensive's ending cutscene.
First squad, follow me! Fall back! Ah! Medic! Over here now! Drive him back! Through here! Follow me! We take you on cruising it! Dead! Azad! Ah! Here they go! Somebody's coming down! We picked up some more targets on our 6. Get in that shadow now!
Alrighty guys, there we have it. That's the end of United Offensive. I'm just gonna let the credits roll. You can skip ahead if you'd like, but I figured I'd use this time to give my honest opinion on this game as a whole. So right off the bat, this game is way harder than modern Call of Duty. There's no health regen, and on veteran difficulty, no health packs spawn at all. So if you take damage, that's on you and you live with it the whole mission. And trust me, this game does not go easy on you. The AI is absolutely cracked. You peek your head for 1 second and you're sniped across the map. That kind of forces you to get creative with your lines of sight. Use cheap angles and pick off enemies. I found myself genuinely scared in many situations. Now this might just be a personal experience for me, but it was a little bit scuffed on my end. I couldn't get a proper widescreen hack working. Every time I tried, the mouse would start drifting, which obviously ruins a shooter. And when I'm talking about controller bindings for Steam, the recommended bindings for controllers would for some reason disable my triggers if too many inputs were entered too quickly. That might just be me, but it definitely didn't help. That said, the one thing that did carry me through this game was the manual save system. Being able to save whenever I wanted and reload it instantly was basically the only reason I made it through Veteran. There were times when I was saving after almost every difficult gunfight, and honestly, finishing this game on Veteran was the achievement, because there's nothing else to unlock here. No Easter eggs, no bonuses, no new game plus. Even Retro Achievements surprisingly doesn't have an achievement set for this game, but like I said, beating it on Veteran is enough of an achievement in itself. Gameplay-wise, this is about as bare bones as it gets. No gimmicks, it's just pure World War II shooting. Most of the times it works, other times it gets a little repetitive. A lot of the missions boil down to clearing enemies, moving up, clearing more enemies, and moving up further. There's also missions where you kind of have to hold the line for a timer while you wait for reinforcements, and that usually just translates to finding a corner and hoping the AI doesn't push you too aggressively. Visually, I'm not gonna lie, this game hasn't aged great. The color palette is super dull, everything kind of blends together, and spawning the enemies can be a challenge, especially when I'm stuck playing in 4:3 aspect ratio. But where the game does stand out is its authenticity. At this point in the series, it's clear that Call of Duty wasn't trying to build some sort of massive lore. It was trying to recreate history, and a lot of these missions are based on real World War II events, and you can feel that. The gunfights are so difficult that you really do feel like your life's on the line out there, especially when you know you can't take even one shot until you're dead. This expansion really doubles down on what the original game started. Bigger battles, more chaos, more intensity. The biggest addition to this game was adding sprint functionality, which is funny because it actually disappears for Call of Duty 2 and 3, with the exception of multiplayer. It's not in campaign, and doesn't return properly until COD 4 Modern Warfare. Also, I don't really know a good place to throw this in, so I'll just mention it here, but there is this fan theory out there that Captain Price of the British unit is actually the grandfather of the original Modern Warfare universe, Captain Price, but that's just a theory. Also, a shout out to the soundtrack. I think it fits the tone overall, but the Soviet theme in particular feels epic every time it plays. So, overall rating, is United Offensive worth playing today? If you're looking for a full World War II Call of Duty marathon, then yeah, it's worth checking out. But just know what you're getting yourself into. It's not connected to any modern Call of Duty storyline, and this game doesn't hold your hand. It is hard as hell. Let's not get it twisted. So overall opinion, if it interests you, try it, but don't lose your sanity trying to beat it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna let the rest of the credits roll out, and I'll catch you guys at the end. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to like and subscribe. I have the next episode as well as a full playlist linked on screen now. Peace!